Let you know, man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me up.
What's going on, family? You guys are so amazing. I'm Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS The Podcast. I'm excited. Listen, let me do my signature. This is AOS The Podcast. Let's go. Let's go. I'm excited about this episode on today. I had to drop my signature real fast. Just dropped the new signature. So y'all rock with your boy real fast. But I'm excited about this episode as well. I'm excited about every single episode. Let me ask y'all a question. How has your week been? Hope your week has been fantastic. Listen, I couldn't wait. Right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't wait to get back to the studio to drop this episode. But I just love bringing 3 episodes a week to you guys. Listen, for those that don't know, for those that are just tuning in for the first time, we drop 3 episodes. I drop 3 episodes a week. Some people say that's too much. That's not enough. That's not enough. Actually, I have another publication that is about to be released really soon. We're just, rolling out looking at how we're going to market this thing. We want to get this footage chopped up, because we want to roll out it royalty like. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the book name because we're close. The book is entitled A Game Plan to Not to Become a Statistic. Not a statistic in the way that you think, not for us going to jail, but statistics that I looked up on this book when I wrote it, was that some people say, hey, I want to be a lawyer. Some people say, I want to be a doctor. Some people say, I want to do this. I want to do this. And it's all great things, but they never accomplish it. Not because they're lazy, not because they don't have the drive, not because they don't have the work ethic, but most people don't accomplish it. Why? Because of the company that they keep. You show me 4 of your closest friends, I can show you your future. Period. Like I can tell you what you will be doing because what they are into. You are just like the 4 of your closest friends. So I'm excited about that. And we're going to drop an episode for maybe about 3-4 months on Thursdays entitled Game Plan Thursdays. It's going to be like a 30-minute, 40-minute episode. I may have some guests. I don't know. I may have some guests for that particular episode, but I don't know. But I'm excited. We're dropping that. Listen, we just have a few things that's coming down the pipeline really soon that we've been working on. Speaking engagements will be going up in 2024. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start doing more speaking engagements, schools, corporate events. Like it's going down. I told you guys, January 19th was the decision making day. And if you guys been following us, as many of you have, I greatly appreciate all of your love and your support, sharing the videos, making remixes to some of the videos. Listen, I produce enough shorts that you can find something that speaks to you and you do a remix on it, right? Yeah, I mean, y'all know what a remix is. Remix is when you play my video on one box, you are live in the next box responding to the video and you just sharing it with your peoples. Like, I really appreciate that. I had a young lady shared it. I don't know her name, right? I don't know her, but I greatly appreciate her. She's like 82,000 followers. I really appreciate that. As I said, it's not about the numbers, but it is about the numbers because we want to reach as many people as possible so that we can help. I may do an episode that saves somebody's life relationally, or I may do an episode that saves somebody's life entrepreneurship wise, or I may just save somebody's life because I have a guest up here that talks about their testimony that just changes their perspective. Like, yo, if they can do it, I can. That's why we do it. Period. So I want to reach as many people as possible, as you know. And for those that don't know, our mission here at AOS The Podcast is to empower the world to never give up. One conversation at a time, one interview at a time, one video at a time to help you get to the next level. That's what I want to do. I want to help you get to that next level. We can do it. Let's go. Let's go. So, today's episode is really special to me. Right? Because I really want to break down to men and to women. Many women feel as if, and this is a talk of the ages, right? So now these new age women, I'm going to say this, not these new age women, what I'm talking about. New age women are making bread. Like they get into the real bag, right? And the conversation that has been having was that women that really get to the bag intimidate those men that don't get to the bag, or they're just intimidating, period. Okay. That's one option. That's one angle that we're going with. And many women say, hey, I can't find a good man because once he finds out how much I make, it runs him off. Like, you make too much. And now I'm gonna say this: those thinking applies to insecure men. Insecure man with no ambition. Like truth be told, real men be like, listen, my situation, if you're in this situation, my situation won't be like this forever, or it won't be like this for long. I have plans, and this is the thing too. I didn't want to go here, but I gotta go here. I was listening to the podcast, Social Proof Podcast. Shout out to David Shands, Donnie Wiggins. Holla at your boy. They had brought this up where the guy, many of you may have seen this too. I didn't see it, but I just heard them say it on the podcast. They said this guy was with his wife, but she denied him sex. I forgot the number that they said, but she denied him more than she didn't, right? He wrote down every single thing they say. They said that he wrote down every single reason why she denied him. I'm too tired, or I need to take a shower. And then she didn't take a shower that night anyway. So long story short, I'm gonna do an episode on that as well, about denial. The reason I brought this up because it kind of intertwines with this just a little bit. But I just wanted to share this. We all know if you're in a relationship, what you won't do, somebody else will. So I suggest don't hold back nothing from your person that you're in a relationship with, right? Married couples, don't hold back sex. That would be the death of your relationship. And then you be looking around like, why are you cheating? I wonder why. Why would you ask that stupid question for? Like, you're not giving this brother, and I told you guys about a situation a long time ago, about the guy that went on vacation with his wife, and then COVID hit. She stopped going on vacation. She didn't feel comfortable going on vacation, and he wanted to travel with his bae, and she didn't want to travel, and he kept on going after COVID had settled down, should I say? He kept on going. She didn't want to go, so eventually, he got a girl with him. He got somebody with him. Is it a good thing? That's questionable. That's, whatever. But don't be denying your person love. Don't be denying them sex. Don't be denying them attention. Because what you won't do, somebody else will gladly and proudly do. Period. Flat out. But that's for a whole different episode. I'm definitely gonna do an episode on that. I got to do that. That's gonna be a really hot topic, really great topic that I believe that will help a lot of people out. Because it's crazy, because some people really don't know that. Like, are you serious? So you mean to tell me they're gonna cheat on me because I haven't had sex with them? Yes. Because women, I'm gonna say this and I'm done with it for real. Women can go weeks and months and be cool. Guys can go seconds, right? That's just how it is. Guys are on go. We are on go 24/7. We are on go all the time, right? The wind blows, we ready, right? We got stuff to handle, but we ready. Women, it's a totally different story. But that's for another episode. But I just wanted to drop that. Stop withholding stuff from the person that you're in a relationship with and you claim that you love them. Stop withholding that stuff. Like, find out a way to compromise. I ain't saying you got to do it every day or you got to go out every night. I'm not saying that, but you need to compromise. But let's jump into the episode on today. This episode today has been brought to you, or is brought to you, by Winning After a Major Loss, publication that we produced in 2016 that has sold thousands of copies. Winning After a Major Loss, you can catch it on Amazon.com and also BarnesandNoble.com. and get your copy before the price goes up, because your boy is working on some stuff. I need y'all to catch that. But I want to thank each and every one of you that supports us on the podcast. If you listen to us on all the podcast apps, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or Spotify, thank you for your shares and for your downloads, all that good stuff, everything. Thank you. Those that share us on Facebook, the shorts, and also IG and YouTube, or you share the long form videos. Thank you. Listen, we're really doing some numbers right now for the podcast that we're really brand new podcast. We're not seeing the numbers in the long form videos, but we're seeing it in our shorts videos. That's why I produced as many videos as I do. Now, for a record, I produce about 20 videos a week. So out of these episodes, it's going to be at least 30 videos, right? So I try to do at least 15 videos out of every episode, at least 15, but I never run out of clips. Like this is my regiment. This is part of the masterclass too. This is part of my regiment. I will spend all day just listening to the clips and just chopping out the 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 40 seconds. I do, from 10, 20, 30, and 40 seconds, no longer than 40 seconds, but I'm working on them. There's, because now when I first started the podcast, I used to say little stuff to get nuggets, but now I just go and I when I listen to the podcast, the episode all the way through, I be dropping some amazing nuggets, and I got to, some of them have went viral. So we're staying consistent. That's part of the masterclass. You got to get that thing when it drops. You got to. I'm putting some heavy stuff in there that it's going to help you get to 1,000 subscribers. It's going to help you get your engagement, right? I can help you get started. I can't show you how to get thousands upon hundreds of thousands. I haven't got there yet. But when I get there, it'll be another masterclass about that. But let's go ahead and get started. This, as I was saying in the beginning, we kind of veered off a little bit. I veered off. But as I said in the beginning, women that get to the bag are saying that they intimidate guys. Now, I want to hear your comment on that. I want to hear you weigh in on that, because some women, Jay, they do intimidate guys because they would never be submissive, because they get to the bag and they're going to treat you like they know that they get to the bag, and they're going to treat you like you don't get to the bag, and you probably don't. But, things can change. But what I really want to talk about and extract from that is presentation matters in the dating world. Let's go ahead and get started on that. Presentation matters in the dating world. And the reason I brought this up, the reason I want to talk about this, I was listening to this podcast, and there was this lawyer on Social Proof Podcast, and she said that when I dress the way that I love to dress, no guys holler at me. None, right? But she said when she, look like she's a throwaway, put her hair in a ponytail, and just put some spandex on. She goes to the store. Guys are hollering at her left and right, trying to talk to her left and right. So I thought about that thing that made me think about y'all. Presentation matters. Presentation matters so much. Why? Because people will try to talk to you. If you look bummy, they feel as if they're not that intimidating. Now, it's a difference for women, right? And it's a difference for men. We break down both. Women, as she said, you can be very intimidating to a guy that looks at you. And it's crazy because presentation is so important. You can look like something that you're not. And when you look like something that you're not to a guy that's lacks the confidence, I'm going to say that, lacks the confidence, or feels as if he's not on that level, he won't approach you. He won't say nothing to you at all. Why? Because he feels as if I'm not on that level. But I want to share this with every single person. And this is what I extracted from that conversation. I had to give it to y'all because if you're single, right, presentation matters. I was going to a doctor's appointment with my wife, and I'm putting on some cologne and everything. Now, this works whether you are in a relationship or whether you're not in a relationship. I'm putting on cologne. I'm making sure my hair right. And she was like, hold on, what old lady you trying to look good for, right? And I was like, nah, baby, because presentation is important. I have a brand to protect. Just because we're married and you represent me and I represent you, but most importantly, I represent my brand. And that's real, right? Now, ladies, if you get a guy and he's scared to talk to you, he's intimidated to talk to you because you got the Louis, you got, whatever the name brands on, he know it's not fake. And he feels intimidated, feel like he's not on your level. It is what it is, right? Because the truth of the matter is you attract who you attract, the way that you operate and the way that what you display. Pretty much. Your presentation will dictate who you attract. So I want to tell you, I want to share this with you. Always be on your best. So those that are content creators, I don't want somebody to run up on me in the streets and I look busted. Like, hold on, bro. I see you on Facebook and you look crisp. But when I'm seeing you in person, you look horrible. No, I keep my nails done. I go to the barbershop once a week right now. Once a week, because once a week is cool right now. But I used to go to the barbershop twice a week, right? But once a week right now for what I have going on works. Once a week keeps me fresh, right? I make sure that it's fresh. Make sure I smell good. Like, I'm going to tell you this. It will cost building a brand. Singles, I'm about to drop a bar. It's going to cost to get found because you have to look like something. So you have to invest money into looking like something, period. Many of you won't agree, but it's the truth. Many of you are like, why am I only catching trash guys or attracting trash women? What is your bait? Right? Like, check your bait out. And when I say bait, I'm talking about how do you look? How do you present yourself? If you present yourself like trash, you're gonna attract trash. But this is a big one, especially for men. If you present yourself and carry, you don't even have to have the big money. But if you walk in class and you look like money, you're going to attract money. Until money shows up and money knows what money really is. Money like, hold on, you not money. You look like it, but I can read between the lines. But what I am saying is you will attract how you carry yourself. You will attract what you wear. What you wear is very important. Many of you, listen, I'm going to tell you that I stay on this the day I die. I'm a firm believer in it. A woman can wear whatever she wants to wear. I'm a firm believer in that. Many of y'all going to look back and y'all going to catch this clip and y'all probably chop it up and, it is what it is. Women, you can wear what you want to wear. I'm a firm believer in that. But what you wear will dictate what you will attract. Y'all take it for what it's worth, period. I ain't gonna say no more. I ain't trying to go viral for the wrong thing. But that's real. Fellas, you too, right? Because think about this. Think about this. Subconsciously, people will stereotype you every single time. Subconsciously. Did y'all hear what I said? Subconsciously, people will stereotype you. Oh, he a thug. Oh, she preppy. Or she thinks she better. Subconsciously, right? You may not be a judgmental person, but you see somebody dress a certain type of way, act a certain type of way, walk a certain type of way, talk a certain type of way. You will be judging them, period. I don't care what y'all, listen, y'all phony if you say you don't. You do. You judge people subconsciously. So, but what I want to share with you today in this episode, presentation matters. That's what I thought. I think I'm going to name that presentation matters. It matters. Listen, I know some women that look at guys' shoes. If their shoes dirty, she's gone. If his nails are not clean, she gone. If his haircut is not fresh or decent, she gone. Right? And you can't get mad at her. You're just, listen, there's a certain type of standard that a man or a woman should have in the person that they expect to be with, period. And with that standard, baby, and fellas, you better carry that same standard for yourself. Don't be like, I don't deal with no woman that don't keep her hair done, and you just need an edge up, and you just horrible looking. Right? Let's play this game right. Let's play this game fair, right? So, but presentation does matter. And this is a big thing. You only get one chance to make a first impression. Make sure that every time you step out, you look good. And it's not about being fake. It's not about being superficial. But I want to make sure that every single time I step out, the best of my ability, I'm putting my best foot forward. Now, this is me. Some guys be like, I ain't got enough money to do all that. Yes, you do. You have enough money to do what you want to do, right? We do what we want to do with our money, and what we don't want to do, we'll make excuses for. That's a fact. You can go to Walmart if you're not on that level just yet. You go to Walmart, Target, Ross, right? Ross, you can get some good buys. And, just buy you some decent shoes, some good shoes. Don't buy no trash shoes. Buy some decent. I'm talking for the guys. Buy some decent shoes, right? And look like something. Listen, I'm not saying you can get by, but you will look good and you will present well, period. Like, it doesn't always have to be designer. Like, find your own style and make sure that it's crisp. Make sure your clothes clean. Make sure it's pressed. Right? Make sure you on point, especially for the single guys. And I'm really talking to everybody, every fella that's building a brand, that has a brand. I hate it when I see people that do their photo shoot, they crisp, everything look good, but then when you actually bump into them accidentally in person, they look like a totally different, okay, I'm gonna tell you this. If you're building a brand, but you work a 9 to 5, make sure that y'all can take it for what it's worth. But you're building the brand, make sure, whatever you do, make sure that whenever you step out right. Even if you're getting off of work, make sure you're stepping out right. Make sure your haircut is all the way clean, because this is the thing. People that are building brands, you may see somebody, or you may not even see the person. They may see you and looking at you from social media like, I want to work with this person. They may be $1 million person. Like, I want to work with this person. But then they see you in person and your brand is not represented well. You kill the deal, because you only get one chance to make a first impression. So listen, fellas, make sure you're right. Ladies, make sure you're right, especially if you want to get caught. I'm done. I'm out of here. That's all I want to say. Presentation matters. Presentation matters. How you look, ladies, will determine if the man shoot his shot. I'm not just talking about if he's insecure. I'm not talking about them kind of guys. I'm saying that how you're dressed and how you present it, right, will determine if he shoots his shot or not. Is she worth it? Is she valuable to me for me to shoot my shot? So I don't want to say, fellas, same way. Present yourself. Because if you look busted, you will say something to her, but she gonna shoot it down because you don't hold up to her standards. I'm out of here. I'm Mr. AOS Inspires, and I want to let you know this is AOS The Podcast. Presentation does matter.